come along with me as I decorate these 84 cupcakes using the Wilton star tip 1M star tip, as well as the Wilton disposable piping bag. I have 3 flavors here: red velvet, chocolate, cookies and cream. I have my toppings, and I need you guys to know that whilst making cupcake decorations and toppings, you can only be creative. There is really no specific pattern that you're going to use to achieve your beautiful cupcakes. As long as you can pipe nicely and neatly on your cupcakes, you can also even leave it like that without any decoration and it will look just as amazing. But today I'm going to be working with chocolates, cookies, fruits and the likes of it, just to give my clients the premium satisfaction that you deserve. So you come along with me and let's start. So I'll take this now and just go from the middle. I press it down a bit and then I turn it anti-clockwise. All right, and that's about it. Now I don't want my cream to be more than this because I'm still going to put the toppings in it, and so when I have too much cream going on it, it's going to ruin the toppings on it, and then there will be like some splodges and smudges, and then it will lose its pretty results that it's supposed to get. So this is the result. This is one of the techniques that you can pipe out with the 1M star tip. There are different kinds of patterns you can pipe with this particular tip, but for the purpose of this video I'm going to be using this pattern because this to me is the most suitable for the cupcakes I'm trying to achieve today. Right, you can do the single star piping, you can do the rosette piping, you can do this piping, you can just do anything. Just make sure that you're creative and you work neatly whilst doing it. So let's go now. So I'm just going to hold it. Always ensure to hold your bag from both ends so that you can gain firm control of it. You don't need to hold it like this so you don't make unnecessary mistakes. So just go, press it down, lift up your hands a bit like this, and then you go ahead to turn it anti-clockwise. Ensure to make your hands steady just so that you can have an even cut, so you don't have cuts in between your rosette pattern or your piping. So I'm going to be going this pattern for all of them. So, and the thing about cupcakes is this: you can actually play around with your cupcakes. You can also fill in your cupcakes with yummy fillings, but I'm not doing that now because it's not done piping on the cupcakes now, all done and dusted. So it's time to top on the cupcakes as nicely as possible. Bear in mind that this batch was ordered for an adult, so I have to factor that in when I'm working on it. Now I'm not going to be using sprinkles and all those colorful stuff because it's actually an adult themed cupcake, so no theme definitely, but I'm just going to keep it nice but as mature looking and as simple as possible. So I think I'll just work with a few and then we'll call it a day. So first off, I always like to use my gold ball wraps. They always give it the necessary pop. This is an edible, right? You just simply peel it off and then when it gets to you, definitely, but this is just like a decorative piece, but there is edible chocolate right inside, so I get to use it just as seen, just so that I can have that pop in the batch. So this is the red variant, and then we have our chocolate balls here and the likes of the cookies, biscuits. I don't even know what I'm going to do now, but I'm just going to try. And then I have some coconut here, I have some cherries, I have some popcorn, caramel popcorn, I have caramel syrup, and I have some white chocolate coated cookies, Oreo cookies. So I just do my thing. I believe it's going to sound nice. So let's just start with this one. It comes like this, already pre-coated. So all I do is when I want to use something like this, I just bear in mind that I'm not going to put any other thing on the cupcakes aside maybe just drizzling over it like this, for instance. Now, so since this is open, I'll just look for probably another flavor that I'm going to put that on as well here, and then I'll repeat the process for others as I deem fit. So for this now, all I just need to do to just give it that necessary, nice effect is just to just go easily bleed over it. And just drizzle over it. And just repeat the process again here. So you can choose to use any color of chocolate syrup, chocolate, caramel, strawberry, whatever likes of it. So let me just use this now. Already seeing this now. I have a nice contrast with the red and the white. You just put that in. So to just give it an extra pop, I'll just take just half of this. This is going to be too much. So just half of this will go on it. And then I just put something like this over it. Bear in mind that this is an Oreo cookies and cream cake, so it will make a lot of sense if I put something that has a bit of Oreos in it. So I just go ahead to just take a bit and then just have it crushed on it. So you see, sometimes there are some things that you see, there are some cupcakes you see that they look so amazing. You need to understand that all of these things just come from, you know, the creative mindset. This has actually transformed the ordinary looking cupcakes to something that looks really pretty, if I must say so myself. So doing that now, to make this faster, I could just eyeball it since I have this already. I can just do this. So when it's time to actually have it arranged in the clear box, then I'll know how to mix it so that each box will have a feel of each design that I come up with. So okay, let me just drop this now. So then I can go ahead now to take maybe the chocolate balls, since it's a chocolate cake, and just arrange it around it. See that? Like that. So after doing this kind of design now, you definitely don't need to add any other thing because it's already loaded like this. Let's repeat that on red velvet. Yeah, because you know, chocolate balls and red velvet is also always a good idea. So I'm going to do this. I'm just basically teaching you how I do mine. It's subject to your creative mindset. This is coconut frosting, coconut balls. Let's make this faster. Already run out of time. Well, let me just work with popcorn so that you can see how that looks. So when you're working with popcorns, just make sure it's the really moist version, like the caramel popcorn, not the dry ones, so that that itself looks really enticing to the client. I've done that on red velvet. Let me do it on the white as well, because then there's going to be a perfect contrast, a perfect blend actually, a perfect contrast here. So after this, I'm gonna cut it a wrap. Okay, so I'm going to cut it a wrap now, but let me just do one more with the strawberries. This is how I top with my strawberries. I cut them into 2 equal halves, so I could decide to use them directly like this, or I could just decide to use them in halves like this. So to give this an extra pop, I'll probably just get a coated. Okay, let me just do this. Just cut this. Like I told you, you just have to be creative. I think that works. Yeah, so let's see. I'm going to be doing the rest of the video, but I don't want to bore you any further. So, but I hope that you were able to see how I achieve my amazing looking cupcakes every single time, and I hope that you're going to try it out. So till next time, guys, as always, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on the like button, and always show some love by sharing these videos and telling your friends about Famous Desserts View. So till next time, guys, I remain your favorite girl, as always, Famous Desserts View. Bye bye.